the meeting to, oh, okay, sorry.
Sorry, we've got to record now. We're
No, yes,
non-advisory body.
it just caught me off guard that it spoke in my ear. But yeah, so I'm gonna call a meeting to order. And is anyone have any changes that they'd like to add to today's agenda? That wasn't on it. Usually there isn't. All right. And Taylor, there's no one waiting publicly to get in, is there? Whatever. Okay.
No one.
All right. And it's consistent at least. So next up is to consider approving the minutes from last meeting. Could anyone pass a motion to approve or discuss? Marta, anyone second? Anyone? Anyone second the?
I'll second.
Oh, great. Okay, all those in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye, aye. Okay, so those are approved.
And I'll abstain because I wasn't there.
Fair enough. It was a very short meeting. There wasn't much to approve. So the next item is just where we're at with our grant application process. We have submitted and received from CCI all of the relevant paperwork, and it has been submitted to the VCBB and to their consultants. Their consultants have acknowledged the recipient of it and are working on it, whatever that means. I guess reviewing it to see if it meets all of the Act 71 statute stuff. And so that's where the process is. Along those lines, Julia and I did attend a call with the other 3 CUDs that are engaged in a partnership model with CCI to deal with to just learn more about where they're at with the issue of sustainability, that whole issue of 2034 and how you're going to pay for it. And it appears they have a plan, but we haven't, and so I think, and they're receptive of us joining in on their group once and if we are approved by the VCBB on our grant proposal. But that is the update. I don't have any much. Jason Lee, am I making this too generic? Did I miss anything really specific or miss anything specific?
No, I don't think so, Mike. It sounds like you hit everything. I don't expect it to be I don't expect to be any surprises, at least from our perspective.
Yeah,
No.
It's the waiting game now until they come back with questions or concerns.
Yeah, and so they have not yet.
Haven't heard anything.
Yeah. So, if anyone's got any questions or new news regarding that, that's the soul of the update. I don't see any need. There's nothing to discuss in executive session, so I don't see a need to do it. And
What is the deadline again?
We intend to present at the August 11th VCBB meeting where we'll present, do a short little hi. We're Chittenden County CUD. Please give us the money to do this. And so they have the deadline now because they have to prepare and essentially, I wouldn't say rubber stamp it, but they have to do all the technical due diligence. And so it's on them now to have that ready by the 11th. And we got them the paperwork well within the time that they requested. So it would be weird if they missed their own deadline, but the deadline is August 11th because it has to be all bundled up and ready for presentation then. And after that.
So there any chance that they might come back and say, oh, we've changed a couple things here, or we want to edit this?
Yeah, I would assume so. But that's the point of giving it, so many weeks in advance is to have that back and forth.
Yeah, so they're not going to give it to us on the 10th and say, oh, we've changed something.
No, well, I suppose they could do anything they want to do, but we're abiding by their rules. So I would be quite surprised if they held on to it and then tried to give us some last minute curveball with the intent of us not being able to meet it. So I expect they will come back with something. It seems weird that they wouldn't, but I think the whole timeline is laid out so that it can be addressed.
And it's certainly possible there'll be questions or concerns at that meeting. And I think it's the 12th, the Monday, the 12th is their meeting.
The Monday the 12th, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the one I sat through the last time, they ask a fair bit of questions. Although it seems like the board members ask questions and then the VCBB staff seem to like kind of answer them and kind of head them off, because it's the staff that's kind of saying, yeah, it's approved, we feel you should go ahead, and then the board have philosophical reservations, or it seems like more of a political process. Those people just want to have their say and get something on the record. But as long as you get to that presentation and the staff feel it's approvable, it seems like they all go through. But who knows?
They're probably more or less just trying to put a staff report together,
Yeah.
right? A summary staff report for the
Yeah,
board.
they use some consultant firm that does like the heavy lift, and then the staff, I think, gives a summary to the board that says, here's this proposal and why it's a fit. I think our performance of a proposal is just performance, just for the sake of. But that's what I expect, Haley. I think it's okay. I guess Charlie is not here to do a treasurer's report.
Charlie is not here to do a treasurer's report.
Okay. I don't think we've spent any money since last time, so. One thing I don't think we need to, this is, I guess, Julia couldn't make it today. And in the email, she said she couldn't make it because she's onboarding a new client. And unfortunately, the client she's bringing on has a bi-monthly meeting, and it seems like it could be at the exact same time we have our meeting. And she asked on the surface, if things go one way, would we consider like flipping our meeting schedule? My answer at the time was like, well, let's give it one meeting cycle to see. And, maybe after a grant proposal comes back successfully, we might be switching our meeting cycle up to have a longer separation, because at that point we'll have turned it over to consolidated and be just kind of in a waiting and monitoring game. But I just wanted to say it so that the next meeting we have, if it gets on the agenda about switching the meeting time, you'll have some leeway, because I think it might be accommodating her, but I imagine this schedule everyone's got on their calendar pretty hardwired and would be difficult to move around for all of you for one person. So, but wanted to bring that to everyone's attention. So without a treasurer's report, I don't have anything else. Does anybody else have anything? Okay, that's a no. So, anyone want to put a motion to adjourn then? And we can adjourn. David has a motion, second.
I'll second.
All those in favor, obviously. Say yes.
Aye.
Yes. All
All
right,
right.
folks. Short meeting. We'll see each other again in a little bit.
All right.
Like
Thank
I
you.
All right.
Take care.
I used to work with, said yeah, it might not be a record, but it's a damn good average for a short meeting.
Excellent job, Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job, Taylor.
Thanks. I run a quick meeting.
Actually, you're perfect. Bye, guys.
Thanks,
Thank
Russ.
you.
Thanks.